What's up, YouTube? Y'all know why we are here today. Y'all know why we are gathered here on today, on April Fool's Day. But it's not a joke. It's not a game. My last video, I swear I came back on YouTube just in time because this is crazy. This is crazy. I was gooped and gagged at work all afternoon. I could barely finish my job because the news finally broke that Amanda and West from Summerhouse are in fact actively hooking up. Moment of silence. Okay, we're done. You see the shirts in honor of obviously Scamanda 2.0 that's going on. I have some things to say. Y'all know I'm long-winded, so let's just get started. So I'll start with the statement. Let's read the statement so we have a little context. The joint statement, might I add, with no flavor, no personality, and no apology to Ciara. Shout out to Vanita from Southern Charm, who mentioned that, and I'm glad she said it out loud because we were all thinking it, and so I'm glad that somebody addressed that, because how do you come up with a statement addressing whatever this mess is, but you don't apologize to the main person that you hurt, or you don't apologize to your husband who you're still married to, might I add. Anyways, okay. We've seen the growing online speculation, so while this is very new, we wanted to provide some clarity. It was never our intention to purposely hide anything. Given the complicated relationship dynamics involved in the scrutiny that comes with being on a reality TV show, we needed a little space to process things privately before speaking on it. We've shown up for each other as friends over the years through the highs and the lows, and what's developed recently was the last thing either of us expected. What's that saying? Nothing. Okay. Our connection grew out of a genuine, long-standing friendship, which made it especially important for us to approach this with care. Okay, so I'm not even, whatever. Okay, your connection grew out of a genuine, long-standing friendship. So when I read that, I hear I was going through some that's got me wondering. I'm thinking in real time now. Sorry, y'all, because I got my talking points that I want to hit, but I'm thinking in real time also. That makes me wonder, when the whole thing was going on with West and Ciara before this current season that's on now, where she was icing him out, and the whole breakdown and meltdown of their friendship / budding relationship was happening. Was Amanda there for West during that time? Because now it's sounding like it's giving, oh, we went through a similar thing, and so we bonded over that. And that led into, oh, well, maybe I kind of like you. Maybe I like you too. It's like, what? And what care? What is this care? When you use the word care, I need to know what you speak of, because, again, no apology to Ciara, no apology to Kyle from either of you. I just watched the interview where Kyle said, oh, yeah, West sent some, okay, I'm not 5 minutes in yet because I'm probably going to cuss in this video. West sent some weak text message, not saying nothing. He says a bunch of word salad. So to me, just sounding like he just sent some to cover his tracks, to kind of try to explain himself out of the situation, to try to figure out, is Kyle mad? Is he not? Will there be forgiveness? Will there not? Because as far as I know so far, as of today, April 1st, April Fool's, Ben unfollowed Amanda. He's still following West. I'm side-eyeing you, but we already know it's bros before hoes, so I shouldn't be shocked with that. KJ unfollowed both of them. Mia unfollowed Amanda, of course. I don't know. I think she unfollowed both, actually. I think she unfollowed both. I don't know about the rest of the cast, but everybody's turning their backs. I mean, that's why I don't understand how people don't feel like this is Scandival 2.0, because it's just too many layers. I gotta let me take my crystal so I want to keep my energy calm in this video because I was so turned up yesterday. I was so turned up and so upset for Ciara. And I know I don't know these people. So I'm going to try to be objective, and I'm going to actually try to be kind as possible, because these are still people, and people do stupid shit. I mean, let's just call a thing a thing. Even though these is grown-ass people, overly grown, too grown to be doing this nonsense, but still, nobody's perfect, whatever. Let me finish the last paragraph of the statement. As our feelings evolve, we wanted to take time to understand exactly what we were feeling. We also recognize that this has had an impact beyond just us and never wanted our actions to cause any hurt or be perceived as careless. We truly appreciate the understanding and respect as we navigate this. Okay, so my problem with that is, again, to me, my opinions, it was careless because y'all were gallivanting around the city. Now people are coming out saying that they seen y'all in public spaces, flirty, touchy, all the things. And instead of, okay, rewind. Whenever y'all both felt like, oh, I'm liking you more than just a friend, I'm getting the tingling feeling in my vagina around you, my penis is jumping around you, then that should have been, let's call Ciara and Kyle over for a sit down. Period, point blank. I understand that, like a Vanderpump Rules, like a lot of these reality shows, Bravo is the main thing I watch, but even as far back as whatever, like a Real World or whatever, anything, you're gonna get a lot of intermingling, mixing, this person dating that person on the show. Okay, now they broke up, now I'm over here, blah blah blah. Even look at Summerhouse, look at Danielle, Lindsay, and Carl. But at least with Danielle, it was like, oh yeah, we dated and I'm cool on him. Like, do what you want to do. I don't care. KJ and Dara West, same thing. Hey, me and her, yeah, we had a thing. That was whatever, 2 summers ago, 3 summers ago. Ain't no feelings there. Do what you want to do. She cool with it, I'm cool with it. Boom shakalaka. But you two decided to snake and slither y'all asses around the city of New York, thinking y'all being sneaky, having fun, instead of sitting y'all people down and telling them, hey, this is how we feel. Woo, woo, woo. But according to Dumois on Instagram, who I guess I've never heard of this page, but apparently they be getting all the tea because I was doing a little deep dive. But there was messages, sources told Dumois that Ciara and Wes have been still hooking up. We talking in the past couple weeks. So now that makes even more sense that y'all are sneaking around traipsing around New York, not saying nothing because he's still over that girl's house or whatever. She's still over his house. And something came out about him being in Chicago with some girl during St. Patrick's Day. Another girl, Mahia, he been dealing with her off and on for years, apparently. So I'm like, oh, okay, so West is for the streets. West is a pass around, which is fine if you're being honest. But why are you sitting up here talking to Ciara still? You on the show trying to play this good guy role, trying to have this redemption story arc. Like, you want to fix things and you still care about her. And so obviously you took that off the show because you still sleeping with her allegedly. But then you gonna go and mess with the best friend. I'm confused. I need both of them to sit down at this reunion and explain it to me like I'm 5 years old. Help me to understand. I need to know the timeline, all the things. Because apparently, allegedly, they've been messing with each other as far back as the Super Bowl. So who knows when all this started? That's what I need to know. That's my first reunion question. And I know Andy or somebody gonna ask that anyway. When did this start? And don't lie. Please don't lie. Because the truth will come out. There's too many Bravo sleuths out here, investigative journalists that will piece and put some together. And people be in folks' DMs and the bloggers' DMs and the YouTubers' DMs. So I hope they're honest about that. So yeah, so we got that. As far as the backlash, so this is why I gave myself till today to turn the camera on, because yesterday I was so turned up. I was about to call Amanda and Wes all kind of low down, dirty motherfuckers and all that. And I said, let me just sleep on it so I could come back with a clear head and not do too much. Kyle, the video I watched, the interview on the street, you know, he said that he's been in communication with Amanda. She's having a hard time, which is to be expected. Same thing with Raquel. For my Vanderpump Rules watchers, you know, we know how this goes. We already saw it. We literally just saw it. So we know. On one hand, I have all the sympathy in the world, because I couldn't imagine getting online and it's thousands of people blowing your shit up, coming at you crazy. And even if you sift through the comments and you find a couple that are like, oh, she didn't do nothing wrong, oh, get off her back, da da da, where's this smoke for West? You gonna see way more of the people dragging you. So I get it. And I do feel bad for that. And she's losing brand deals. You know, in this time, we all need money. So that sucks that food is essentially getting taken out of her mouth. She live in an expensive city. So I get that. But girl, y'all didn't think about any of this before y'all did what y'all did. We all watched the scandal unfold. We all saw it. So, in neither one of y'all brains did it ever occur, hey, maybe we shouldn't do it that way. Maybe we shouldn't sneak around. Maybe we should sit them down, or at least sit Ciara down and let the chips fall where they may. If she get mad, she get mad. She don't want nothing to do with us. If she give us up. But again, if Wes is still messing with her, then obviously that wasn't an option, allegedly. So it's hard for me to have something for her, because why would you do this to your friend? I don't understand the people that are saying this is not the same thing because Sandoval and Ariana were in a long-term relationship and all this stuff. So what? Two people lying, two people going behind each other's back. sneaking around, friend group, tomato, like bare minimal difference. And West needs to be getting the same blowback that Amanda is getting. I don't like that his followers are going up because he a goddamn snake too. He act like I don't even know what to compare him to. But again, you come on the show, you trying to play this. Oh, I'm from the Midwest. I'm nice. I'm wholesome. Happy-go-lucky. You know, I'm the good guy. Everybody loves me. But you really know better on the low. You really, like the rest of the Bravo dudes, player. You know, you came on the reunion, crying, doing the woe is me act, fame, and I wasn't ready for this, and you know, it's so many women now, and I just didn't know what to expect, and so it just all came to me at once, and okay, yeah. So, in other words, you didn't want to commit to Ciara because you was getting too many hoes now that you on this very popular show, which, you know, I'm not, well, let me rephrase that. I'm not glad that this whole scandal is happening, but I'm glad that it's putting more people onto my show because I told y'all this is one of the best shows on Bravo. This is so good. It's so good. And I have to remind myself while this shit is going on that these are real life people and that this is like real shit going on because it feels like a damn soap opera. But anyway, so it's just the fact for me that you play this role. And again, you came on this season. We only, halfway through the season? Barely. Trying to have this redemption storyline. Just for cameras to wrap. And look how you still acting. Just be single. Just be honest with these women. Just do your thing. And Ciara, I gotta get on you. Because, again, now that I've had 24 hours to woosah and to think, this was dumb. This was dumb on your behalf. Because if he's already shown you that he don't want to be serious, he don't want to be committed, why would you go back to sleeping with him, allegedly? Why would it be anything other than friendship to begin with? Other than we can work on building our friendship back, and that's it. I'm gonna keep you at arm's length. That's my whole thing. Because most of the time, the guys they don't change. It just is what it is. So when you've already done it once, there's no need to backtrack. You did it. You unless he came to you offering you something off rip out the gate, unless he came saying, hey Ciara, let's talk, I'm ready to be serious, we can go ahead and lock this down because I mean y'all have already dated, y'all have already slept together, y'all know each other, so no need to really kind of start from scratch unless you told him, oh, you got to court me again, blah, blah, blah. So if you wasn't coming with that, then why was there any rekindling in the first place? So I have a problem with Ciara with that, for sure. Amanda doing interviews saying she ain't touching none of her cast members. Girl. Well, if you didn't touch him, he touched you. Allegedly. So, yeah, you can save that. Jesse, he claims he didn't know nothing. I guess we'll find out more about that at the reunion because are you Schwartz or what's up? I need to know. What's gonna happen with In the City? What's gonna happen with the show? That's what I want to know. What's gonna be the state of the show after this? Because what I read was that basically behind the scenes, they trying to figure out one way or the other. They looking at all this coverage, they looking at the comments, so they trying to figure out what the hell they gonna do. And for me, I feel like, okay, you already doing it in the city anyway. Amanda, Kyle, and Lindsay were going over there, right? Carl, I don't know how many people from Summerhouse they're putting over there to follow what they do outside of summertime and who they're bringing in new. For me, I would just say leave over there. I mean, we saw VPR come back for another season after the whole Scamanda West situation. It wasn't a good season, but they came back. So if she want to still be on TV, leave her over there. I feel like if her and Wes gonna be doing whatever they're doing, let him be over there with her. And take Ciara, KJ, Jesse, Bailey, Mia, and build around them. Levi was too boring. She don't need to come back. Sorry, girl, but yeah. And she barely been getting camera time anyway. So yeah, let them build around them. And bring on whoever to fill in the rest. I mean, at some point, Carl, Lindsay, Amanda, Kyle, they got to age out, right? I mean, they help make the show, but how many summers are y'all going to keep? Kyle's like 44, 45 this year. So how many summers are we going to keep coming and watching y'all party at this house? Till 50 years old? Come on now. No judgment, because baby, I like to party too, and I'm not a spring chicken, but at some point we gotta move on. We gotta revamp. We gotta let some other people carry the torch. So that would be my suggestion, because the show is good. The show is still good. From season 1 to now, it's good. So I don't want the show to be gone, but this ain't looking good. This ain't looking good. Ciara has too big of a fan base. Scamanda, this the real Scamanda. While y'all on Miss Mamas from Beverly Hills, no. Miss Bed Bum, Basura, this is the real Scamanda. So, I want to touch on the fact of people saying, well, everybody's single. What's the big deal? The big deal is Scamanda been a bully. She been not a girl's girl. We can look at all the past seasons and how she treated every new girl that came in the house. Unless they were kind of attached to somebody, like, okay, Lindsay, Danielle came as a package deal. Ciara bought Mia. I forget whose friend Maya was. But like those were like the only girls she was nice to. Any girl that kind of just came in off of Bravo finding them, or like one of the guys bringing them in, or whatever the case, dust. She paid them dust. So she been acting like this. She been an a-hole. This is why I said in my last video that she ain't innocent either. And the whole thing with her and Kyle, she don't act right either. So everybody being single, again, if there was a conversation had, then I'd be all down for it. I'd be like, this shit is Degrassi anyway. Have a blast. Y'all want to share cooties? Do your thing. Weird to me, because I have no desire to lip lock or do anything, do the cha-cha slide with nobody that my friends done been with. Unless my friend come to me and say, hey, girl, he a trick. And he's a good time. Here you go. You have him. I'm done. I'm moving on. Whatever. You know, stuff like that. That's different. But Ciara was crying to you. She damn near was in love with this boy. Even, I think I said in my last video, even more than Austin, she fell for this boy hard as hell. And for you to be her best friend and sit up here and still, again, feel your coochie lips jump around him and not give her the common courtesy and decency to tell her, or West sent Kyle a text message, or Amanda sent, whatever, I forget which one. Look on Instagram, you could find the on the street interview. Sent Kyle a message to say, hey, this joint statement is coming out. Excuse me? When just a week ago, the whole cast is running around doing interviews like, oh no, those are just rumors. I don't know why people are thinking that and where it's coming from. So when y'all heard this buzzing, neither one of y'all thought, let's go ahead and fess up, because this gonna get bad quick if we don't. Nothing. But now we're supposed to feel sympathy, and we're supposed to, you know, not have our foot on y'all's necks for doing some stupid shit like this. I can't. I'm in shock. I'm still in shock. I'm in awe, because I need Ciara to come and tell me. That's the question I need to send in the damn Andy. I need to know the extent of the friendship and the off-camera, off-TV relationship between Ciara and Amanda. I know, or I should say, I'm under the impression that Ciara and Paige are closer. But I need Ciara to tell us how close are her and Amanda were they in real life. Because ain't no way. This girl ain't your friend. And this is the kind of stuff that Ciara was talking about discernment, about people using her, about people just wanting to experience her. And that's why it's giving anti-black to me and my good Judy's, my good homegirls. It's giving real anti-black, because I feel like if this was Paige, you would never go after Craig. You wouldn't do that to her. If this was Hannah and Luke, you wouldn't go after Luke. But because it's Ciara, and I'ma just wake it up. I don't give a damn. Okay? I don't do that talking around, beating around the bush, whatever. We ain't doing none of that. You would have shown them more respect. And I feel like y'all just walk all over Ciara because y'all feel like, who cares? Y'all feel like she'll get over it. So I don't know. I don't know if that's a jealousy thing with Amanda. I feel like it could be. I don't want to project something onto her, but I really do feel like it could be. I feel like deep down, Amanda knows that her association with Kyle is the reason that she's interesting. If Kyle were to say, you know what, I'm this age, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the show, leave the house, like, y'all got it, do y'all thing, I'm passing the torch, like, have fun, I'll pop in here and there like Lindsay be doing. Amanda knows good and damn well she'll be fading into the background. We don't care. You don't do nothing. You lay in that damn bed all day, moan and groan and whine. You don't ever want to go outside. So I feel like somebody like Ciara, who, she is a homebody as well, true Capricorn. That's like not surprising, but You know, she likes to chill too, but she has a personality. She has the humor. So I feel like Amanda siphons off that energy, and she just felt like, I don't know. I feel like she just felt like nobody would care enough. And you do have some people in the comments saying, like, let them be happy. What's wrong with if they, love each other? Baby, this ain't love. They didn't say they was in a relationship in that statement. West is allegedly out here with this one and that one over there and her cousin and her mama and her auntie. So we're not going to act like it's that. They was having a good time. And that's all it was. And that's all it's probably going to be. Because he has commitment issues. But then again, what also makes it anti-black for me, and I hate to do that because it's just reality TV, it's Bravo. I try not to take that serious, but you do got to look at some stuff that's serious. This is what Ciara was talking about, and it's giving. I'm gonna wake it up. I'm sorry, I have to. You good enough for me to sleep with. You good enough for arm candy, for me to be outside running around New York with, because you look like a damn supermodel. But when it comes down to who I really kind of want to be with, we know which direction I'm going. And so I don't like that. And I don't like the men saying, oh, well, this is what Ciara gets for dating white boys, because stop. Y'all embarrassing too. The non-whites, y'all embarrassing too. So let's not even do that. I just want everybody to go see the lady. Please go get some help. Go sit down on somebody's couch. Let's get to the root cause of why the self-esteem is in the trash, why the discernment is non-existent, and maybe we'll do better. And so that's just what I'm wishing on everybody. I'm still waiting on an apology. Still has been no release of a statement of an apology for the whirlwind this has caused in everybody's lives. I understand, Kyle, you speaking up for your still current wife. So I get that. Again, we all know about her mental health issues, and I do not want her to, I don't want anything bad to happen. We'll just leave that there. But accountability has to be taken. We can't just act like they didn't bring this upon themselves by lying. You can't be running around having your fun, and then when the other shoe drops, now it's like, here's the white woman tears, here's West playing victim. And please unfollow West. Just like y'all getting on Amanda's ass, get on his ass too. He ain't innocent. Yes, this is girl code. This is Amanda's more at fault. Cause, and for me, men gonna do what they do. So, and he's shown us who he is. So it's kind of like, and I think that's where a lot of people are. It's like, well, that's expected. But get on his ass too. And hopefully they come out on the other side of this. How? I don't know, because I would just, it ain't enough apologies you could give me. I'm a grudge holder. I'm working on it. Sorry. But something like that, oh, Amanda would never be my friend again. Never in life. Well, she clearly, Ciara, was not your friend to begin with. So I really just need you to vet people better. And like I said in my last video, please go watch it, by the way. Please don't take this personally. I don't want you to be internalizing all these series of unfortunate events with these loser-ass people that you are meeting and coming across in the industry and thinking that means there's something wrong with you, because it's not. And for all the girls talking about, oh, Ciara needs a NFL player, NBA. Hell no. I need y'all to do some research and stop acting like y'all don't know that they are some of the biggest cheaters and dirtbags. Stop. We ain't wishing that on her. Everybody, how about everybody just be single for a while? How about everybody find self? Get rid of some childhood trauma. Figure out exactly how they want to move in the world and what they want. Truly, the core of what they want. And then maybe we start dating. That sounds like a better idea to me. But yeah, God bless everybody. I'm gonna be locked in. I'm ready for this reunion. I heard it's getting filmed April 15th. It needs to be April 15th now. 2 weeks is too long. I'm ready. I'm ready to get some answers. I'm ready to get more tea. Please don't come up on this stage crying, Amanda. You better get all them tears out now. Get them out. Get them out. And get off line. Y'all, you see, I'm finna go. But this is the problem I have with the phone culture today. You drop this bomb and then you crying to Kyle about your goddamn mental health. Get offline. You can't drop no damn information like this and you thought what? You'll still be able to get on and scroll Instagram and TikTok and not be getting dragged by your scalp? Girl, miss me. But don't come on that stage crying and stuff and doing the woe is me act, you or Wes. Because the way I'm going to want to jump through that damn screen. And I hope that in these 2 weeks before the reunion, Ciara can really just gather her thoughts and figure out what she wants to say and how she wants to articulate it. And just not yell. I hope she can be as calm as I am in this video. Because the way I wanted to go off yesterday, you would have thought I was Ciara. I was ready to lay hands and feet on Scamanda, bed bum, basura. But we being nice. We being nice for now. Are her and Wes gonna last? Doubt it. I'm sure he about to run for the hills because this is worse. I think this is worse than the whole Ciara debacle of it all and the blowback that he got from that. So I don't see this lasting into the summertime because it's just too salacious. But watch out for these homegirls. Watch out for these girls that act like they're your friends, but they really jealous of you. They really want to be you. They really wish they could have some of your charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. And on that note, Rhode Island and Atlanta about to start, so I'm really going to be in my video bag. Eventually, I'll learn how to edit and stuff, but for now, y'all just going to get these chit-chat, rambles, old school YouTube style. So these are my opinions. Hope y'all agree. If y'all disagree, let me know why. Bye.